Jesus. Whatever happens in the next couple of days, God is the one that's on the throne. Right. And we have to remember that yes, he uses people in positions of authority to affect his kind of change. And if the wrong people get in those positions, it makes things harder. But no politician is the hope of the country. Right. Jesus is. And so if we will stand with him, if we will worship him, if we will pray, like his word says, and then do our part, God will heal our land. And I believe that God has a plan for this country still, that God's not done with it yet, that we are entering an age of glory before things get really interesting. And but we are a big part of that happening.
See, these Christians, they got everything all messed up. They think that America is going to prosper and still be here after all of these things come to pass. You know, and these pastors and these ones that speak on the scriptures, he said all of these things, right? Not bring up one scripture, though. Saying that the Most High is not done with this place and he's got something special for this place. This place is going to get destroyed, man. You people are so gullible in the mind thinking that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to go back on his word after it's been written 2,000 years before time that this place will be destroyed. But y'all keep listening to these wicked pastors, man, that's going to get you put under, you know? This is Matthew 24 and 21. For there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that rule well over the flock that taught us all this 100% truth. Shalom to the few Akim and Akwafia out there listening as well. You cancel the likewise doctrine is GMS. Shalom to you brothers. Salutations to the hopeful elect, man. Salutations to the hopeful elect. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. You see that? So a time is getting ready to come up on this earth, man, that's never been before, you know? And these Christians, they actually believe that, hey, some of them believe they're going to get raptured up out of here, that they not finna go through that fire that's going off. Some of them thinking that, hey, this place is going to continue, that it's not going to get burned up, you know? And I'm just going into this to go into a couple of scriptures to let you Christians know, hey, this place is through, man. Ain't no coming back. You know, I'm going to go back to this video. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth from this.
Happens in the next couple of days, God is the one that's on the throne. Right. And we have to remember that yes, he uses people in positions of authority to affect his kind of change. And if the wrong people get in those positions, it makes things harder.
He said if the wrong people get in those positions, things are going to get harder. But the Most High setteth up kings and kingdoms, dude. You know, the Most High put these people in these positions to fulfill his purpose. And his purpose and his will is for America to be ultimately destroyed and Israel, those small hatters over there. You know, that's the will of the Father. Go get Daniel, chapter 2, 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So the Most High put these people in these positions like that brother said, but he think that these politicians, he believes that these politicians is not going to help this country get together, which is they're not. They're put in these places to tear America down and constantly be up on top of you Israelites out there. You know, the rules in this country are against you Israelites. It's against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, but ultimately this place has to be destroyed. And there's definitely no future here. And this brother thinks that there's going to be a future here.
But no politician is the hope of the country.
The only hope of this country would have been Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But that's not gonna happen. You know, this place is not gonna be healed. Babylon is not gonna be healed. It's gonna be destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man. You know?
Jesus is. And so if we will stand with him, if we will worship him, if we will pray, like his word says, and then do our part, God will heal our land. And I believe that.
The thing is, he's talking about praying and doing our part. I always got to ask you Christians is, what is your part? Because according to the scriptures, Yahweh Shai said, if you love me, feed my sheep, right? And you Christians don't feed no sheep. Y'all lean onto your own understanding. You know, you cough things up that make no sense, that's contrary to the scriptures, and then y'all come down on us saying we playing Hebrew hopscotch, jumping to and fro from different scriptures because we supposed to read like that, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. I'm just paraphrasing, you know. But these guys, he think that their land is going to be healed, but this is not our land. This is not our land. And that scripture was talking about the Israelites that he's going into. Let me go get it. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people which are called by my name, the Israelites, not everyone, the only people that can be called by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's name is the Israelites and ultimately the elect. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and forgive them their sin and will heal their land. That land is talking about Israel because that's the Holy Land. That's our land that we got took away from because we went off, you know, following different idols, following the ways of the heathens, you know, breaking all the laws, statutes, commandments. We forgot about our Father, right? This is what this is going into, man. He will heal our land. And eventually we are going to get that land back, but it's going to be through the elect first. You know, and the rest of you, the 2/3 that's going to die on this side, you're going to be reborn in the kingdom in your right state of mind with the rest of the elect, man. You know, these people think that this land right here, Babylon, which is prophesied to be destroyed, is going to be healed. This land can never be healed, man. This land was built up on blood, sweat, and tears and backs of the Israelites, man. It's a lot of blood in this land. This land pushes many different types of philosophies and different wine, man. Homosexuality, adultery, idolatry, all type of different wine that this place spews out all over the world, man. This place has to go. This place has to go. Let me get something. Matter of fact, I might have already had this pulled up. I'm going to get all of this. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. That's going to be that thermonuclear fire, man. When the nuke go off, what it does, it pushes out a wind that destroys everything in its path, right? On top of them chariots blowing down laser beams, man, destroying this place, melting this place up. And I will send into Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up in the brigade, and spare yet not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host, man. So everything in this place is going to get destroyed in World War III, man. You know, the Russians, the BRICS nations, they all linking up, and they're going to ultimately get physical, man. Right now they building up their dollar that they trying to use so they can get it away from the American dollar. But eventually, this place gonna get touched, man, and a lot of you people ain't ready for it. Jeremiah 51:4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans. This is talking about Babylon, a future prophecy that hasn't happened yet. And they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, man. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquities. Come out of the ways of Babylon, Israel, because this thing finna get real. And these Christians think that this place is going to continue. While he's sitting up there lying, thinking God got a good plan for this place to continue. The plan for this place is to be destroyed. That's the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. America is getting ready to get that big payback. All the blood this place has spilled, these Edomites, all the other nations that this place has went to, destroyed, robbed, pillaged, raped the women, killed the innocent people. You know, Babylon hath been a golden cup. This is Jeremiah 51:7, by the way. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You see that? Everybody has partooken in the ways of America, man. This was the place to be. All the other nations that came over here that had their culture with them. When they came over here, America utterly destroyed their mentality and they started living like the Babylonians. Same way with you Israelites started living like the ways of the heathen over time, man. Even till today. Living like these heathens, man. But this guy right here, he thinks everything is going to be all right.
That God has a plan for this country still, that God's not done with it yet, that we are entering an age of glory before things get really interesting.
No, things are going to get really interesting first. A lot of death and destruction first. And then the elect will get those glorious bodies, man. The 144 men, the 144,000 men, and the 1/3 men, women, and children that believe on the Father and the Son, man. The rest of you people out here, especially you Christians, because y'all really don't believe in the truth anyway. You're going to be destroyed on this side, and you're going to have to be reborn in the kingdom, because y'all will not let that name Jesus go. In this video, he's talking about we need to call on Jesus, man. Don't you know Jesus means earth pig? It's not the Son of God, man. That's Caesar Borgia. You need to go do your research. Whoever's watching this video, go do your research on Caesar Borgia, man. They set that image up in the time of the Renaissance. And they painted his face white. Because when you go on the scriptures, it tells you that he had bronze skin like it was in a furnace, man. That's brown skin like mine. Melanated man. Not a pale-faced demon, dude. It's not a pale-faced demon.
That we are entering an age of glory before things get really interesting. And but we are a big part of that happening.
The Christians are not a big part of that happening. The elect Israelite men that's out here on the highways and hedges and sincerely coming out with these weekly videos Those are the ones that have something to do with this. We're calling on the right names. We praying for the Father and the Son, you know. We doing all this work. You Christians just grabbing money from them and giving your pastors money. Pastors playing over you and telling you lies. That everybody can be saved. That God so loved the world. You know, that prosperous doctrine. If you sow a seed, you will reap, and that seed is money. You know, you got to watch out for these pastors, but they are definitely going to get it because they're sitting out here lying to the sheep, man, getting the sheep ready for slaughter, because that's exactly what these pastors are doing, leading you to the slaughterhouse, man. And that slaughterhouse is going to ultimately be your demise. Isaiah 13:17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. This is one of the things that's coming to America. Why this guy thinking that that God has a plan for America to flourish? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. America is going to be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear missiles and these sleeper cells that's been brought over here that y'all call migrants. But really, these are military-aged men in your backyard waiting to get that green light to cause havoc in this place, man. You know, you've seen the robberies, the store grabs, and all the different things these people have done, and a lot of it were psyops as well. You know, to get a lot of these places to close down. You know, because eventually a lot of places going to close down. It's not going to be much food. It's not going to be much water. It's not going to be no medications for you people that thrive on Esau's pharmaceutical companies. Right? All these things are going to be done, man. But this guy think that Jesus is going to save them, man. Y'all going to find out later on that Jesus was a fable all along, man. Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the king, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It was burned down with fire and brimstone, right? Babylon was the beauty of the Chaldeans, man. This was the place to be. Everybody wanted a piece of America. Now America is the laughing stock. It's gone. It's over with. And you people out here mirthing it up on a whole nother level. I'm talking about y'all not dealing with reality at all, you Christians, you worldly people. Y'all not dealing with reality at all. Y'all squeezing every ounce of mirth that you possibly can find out of this world right now. And not dealing with reality, not understanding that, hey, a lot of y'all about to die, man. A lot of people about to get deleted, dude. But y'all always listening to guys like this. Y'all always listening to the guys like this.
In the next couple of days, God is the one that's on the throne. Right. And we have to remember.
Talking about no matter what happens in the next couple of days, or what, they don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of days. Whatever happens in the next couple of days, we heading towards the election. You got people talking about civil wars, civil unrest, sedition, all these different things that's being talked about. You know, people fighting against each other. You got people out here with machetes at the libraries talking about voting and stuff. You got all this stuff going on. You know, you Christians need to get your head out of the sand, but you not. That's your lot. Thinking that this place is going to prosper. Y'all think America going to prosper? Y'all going to get that prosperous doctrine in the church, and you going to prosper? It's all in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. And y'all not calling on the real God, so y'all not calling on the real power. Y'all calling on some fake ass savior that was created in the time of the Renaissance. We can go get some more. This is Isaiah 13:20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. There's not going to be no one in this land once it get destroyed. See, his brother, he's just speaking off the top of the dome. He freestyling. He thinks something good is going to happen to America. But right here, it clearly says that this place is not going to be inhabited, man. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of dull creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. There's just going to be animals dwelling in this land after it get destroyed, man. Ain't going to be no more human life over here. This place is going to be completely wiped off the map. Completely. But you Christians think otherwise. You know, y'all know that we at the end, but y'all can't explain what's going on and how it's going to occur according to the scriptures and what knowledge we were given to be able to understand it. Let me see. Like he said, it's going to be, he said the glory is going to come and then it's going to get interesting. No, it's going to get interesting first. And then the glory going to come for the elect. Because the rest of the 2/3 Israelites, they're going to get put to death on this side. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. I can see the Democrats and Republicans acting like big children when they person that they voted for don't get elected, even though those votes don't count anyway. They already saying Kamala Harris don't win, and they ain't even count the votes yet. So what that tells you? Where does your vote stand? Second Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. You see that? So it's going to be sedition now. It's going to be a big uprising against the government. People going to go against each other, killing one another, robbing one another, stealing each other's food. You know, it's going to be a lot of different things, man, because the iniquity has abounded, the love of many has waxed cold, man. We living in that time. But these Christians will tell you otherwise, man. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. It's going to be checkpoints set up, martial law, internment camps, FEMA camps. All of these different things are being set up right before y'all fight, right before you faces, but y'all don't see it coming. But y'all Christians quick to get in behind that camera and talk deep and don't bring not a scripture out. This guy kind of pissed me off, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. And that brother, he was speaking with big pride, like he knew exactly what's going on. You Christians don't know what's going on. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. Tribulation goes into very, very hard times, man. And of course, you should know what the lack of bread is, because it's damn sure going to be a scarcity of food. Because when all these factories shut down that make all this fake food, you ain't going to be getting none of that GMO food either. All of that shit going to be gone. And these elites, they stacking up all the organic shit for themselves in their bunkers. You know, it's a lot of different things getting ready to happen. And this guy think it's going to be that the Most High is going to heal this land. This land is not going to be healed, man. It's over. Behold, said Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, and to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them, the things that they have done to the Israelites, man. He finna turn all these armies against one another. It's finna be a World War III. You seeing what's going on in these other countries? But y'all overlooking these things. Y'all think these scriptures ain't real, man. Y'all don't really believe in these scriptures. This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. What's the kingdom that's pushing all this foolishness out in the world, man? America. America's pushing all these fake this philosophy, these damnable heresies, man. These philosophies out here. Everything that's contrary to the scriptures, man. Everything that's contrary to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This kingdom pushes it out. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh. See, our people, the Most High got to elect the 144,000, man, and the 1/3 men, women, and children that believe. He's not going to utterly destroy Jacob, but the 2/3 of you Israelites are going to get put to death here. You're going to get deleted. These warnings is not going to keep going out. You're going to get deleted, man. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sieved in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth, man. Eventually, all of Israel will be saved, but right now, it's about the 144,000 elect and the 1/3, man. I'm going to read this again as well. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So like I said earlier in the video, it's going to be a time is getting ready to come upon you people, man, up on this country. Y'all ain't never seen the shit that we getting ready to see. Y'all already seeing all types of things now. You know, the way people are getting killed. You got people chopping each other up now. These things wasn't really common, but now it's common. You got women jumping off bridges with their kids, killing themselves and their children. You got men killing their mothers. You got women killing their mothers, chopping their bodies up, putting them on grills. You got all these different things going on. It's a time that's coming that ain't never came on this place before. And it's starting right now. The Most High is controlling all of this. Because I think I was reading in the comment section of that video. Let me see if I can go over there into
Remember that yes, he uses people in positions of authority to affect his kind of change.
Right here.
And if the wrong people get in those positions, it makes things harder. But no politician is the hope of the country.
The Most High has no part of this. Romans 9:21. Have not the power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? The Most High putting these people in these places, man. The Most High has all to do with all of this because his will must be done. A man's going is of the Lord, man. The Most High controls all these things that's going on. And ultimately it's going to be manifested of his will that this place is going to be destroyed, man. Have not the power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? So he created the wicked and he created the righteous, man. You got the left hand, you got the right hand. The right hand is going to do the righteous things. The left hand is going to do the wicked shit. Because the Most High is a power of balance. He deal with balance, man. Wisdom of Solomon 3:16. As for the children of idolaters, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. So, or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. And that's going to be tribulation. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And this is the most unrighteous generation that has ever been. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that we were worse than our forefathers, man. This is that wicked time that we in, and it's going to continue to get worse. This is the beginning of sorrows. And a lot of you people going to have feeble knees in that day, knees like water. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to close out. 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plentiness is made ready, a city is built, and rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. And that's what we looking forward to, man. While a lot of y'all people thinking that this place finna continue on forever and ever, no. America's about to be destroyed. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to pull up and lay waste onto this place. Jacob's trouble is around the corner. The MOTB is around the corner. And we waiting on this kingdom. We waiting on this kingdom, man. We're going to keep on making these videos, making our calling and election sure. Lord willing, we are of that number. A lot of brothers that I teach with, a lot of brothers that I learn from. You brothers stay strong. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, and I hope this was edifying to the elect out there. Before I go, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Until next time, Shalom and Abba Babal.